My hope is the community continues to trust us. I feel we've been through a big journey together.
Public health officials say vaccines are our best shot at beating the pandemic. However, in Grant County, officials are dealing with one of the lowest vaccination rates in the entire state.
The county now seeing a new case rate of more than 300 a day. Our own Ian Smay talked with the Grant County Health Administrator today. He's live in the newsroom right now with the latest. Ian.
Yeah, Mark and Whitney, Grant County is lagging behind the state average when it comes to people with either their first shot or total vaccination. Health officials have been trying to get more and more people vaccinated, but they say it isn't a problem with a simple solution. As of May 1st, Grant County is behind the state average when it comes to vaccination rates. On this map, the darker green a county appears, the higher percentage of people have received at least one COVID-19 shot. As you can see, Grant County is one of the lowest. When it comes to Grant County versus the state's average as a whole, the gap becomes more apparent. About 29% have received one shot, more than 10% behind the state average of almost 44%. The gap narrows for full vaccination rates, although Grant County's mark of 24% is still trailing the state average of about 31%. According to the Grant County Health Administrator, the problem isn't a simple one.
We are up against some vaccine hesitancy. Early on it was about supply. Grant County did not get one of the mass vaccination sites. In fact, our vaccine was quite limited given the size of our population.
To combat this, the health district is sending mobile vaccination sites to places where people work in close proximity. Grant County is working to make sure people know vaccine appointments are available. When it comes to combating vaccine hesitancy, Atkinson says it's more about educating people on the vaccine.
I think if we keep approaching it from a variety of viewpoints, make sure they know where they can get the vaccine. Myth busting, there's a lot of misinformation out there about the vaccine. So how can we help ease people's peace of mind? I'd encourage them to talk to your healthcare provider.
The goal to improve the vaccination rate is to safely bring back events to Grant County. For those at the health district, the work is personal.
We actually love to talk about hope because it's one of the last things we really have right now. It's been a really hard year for everybody that works at this health district, and we know it's been equally hard for our community. So my hope is to be able to go to the Grant County Fair and watch my son show his lamb. My hope for the community is that they get to feel safe going into church again.
Another thing that Atkinson told me is that the district doesn't have the data they need to tell what demographics are receiving the vaccine at the lowest rate. They have asked the state for help in gathering that data, but they do know at this point that it seems to be younger populations getting the vaccine at the lowest rates. In the newsroom tonight, Ian Smay, KREM 2 News.